champion Marco Tassone. What do you got for him?
I'm just gonna drive like I'm driving with the boys and do what I can. Like he's a good driver, and I can get around the track a little bit. So we'll see how it goes.
Right on, you heard it here first. Saturday for the boys. Sean Gaston definitely gonna, yeah, with pit crew ready to go. Hell yeah. All right, let's see who else we can bother. Matt, do you want to be bothered? Does the microphone reach this far? Oh, unfortunately it does, Matt, so now you are bothered. Matt, winner of the event here last year, hoping to do the same today?
Yeah, I'm going to try my best. There's some heavy hitters and some guys got some upgrades, so we're working with the same package we had last year. We just got to work it harder.
Right on, man. I was going to say, through first laps of practice yesterday, you looked pretty smooth, consistent. Looks to be the same today. How did you enjoy qualifying?
Qualifying was great. I mean, just put your best lap out there and do your best, and everyone qualified really well today. The caliber of drivers, as much as there's only a field of 13 right now, everybody's a killer.
We were saying a little bit behind the scenes that doesn't look like there's going to be an easy battle at all today. I think everybody's here to turn it up, and yeah, do you know who you're battling first?
Yeah, I got a Byron. I'm stoked.
Man, Byron's been doing pretty good. He's got quite a few wins already, so hopefully you can take him out, man.
Do my best.
All right, Matt. Thank you very much for joining us here. Sean, you want some more?
Yeah, this is Sean Corskaden. Where my girlfriend at? Okay, that's it. I can't see her.
Oof. A good try. A good try. Let's bug Jamie. Jamie, the Alberta curse, is it lifted?
We think so.
Excellent. So a little bit about that. Jamie, your last visit here to Rad Torque Raceway ended about 5 minutes?
Yeah, first lap in practice on the Friday. I had a crash, broke a coilover, and missed all of practice.
So fast forward to this year.
Blew out an alternator, missed pretty much all of practice.
But today,
We got the car dialed. I managed to lay down a decent qualifying run, and we're hoping to do better in battles.
so there we go. What a professional, Jamie. You're, man, I'm happy to see it come together for you. I'm hoping Alberta will treat you a little bit better. You excited to go into battle, though?
100%.
Do you know who you're battling?
Yeah, another BC local, Alex Steins. I'm excited.
I think that is going to be makings of a good one. Have you driven with Alex a lot in BC?
A few times, yes.
Excellent, man. So, John Burr instead. We'll have to go bother him for that. But make some noise for Jamie Tedesco, everybody. Hopefully you can bring in some Alberta luck. That was like no noise, everybody, but that's okay. We'll give you a pass, I guess. Oof. Tough crowd, man. Come on, be happy. There's race cars. Yeah. Let me get out of your way. Scary stuff. We're just gonna line everybody up and make them look nice. DD Samantha Photography. What's going on?
Just having the best time, as always.
Who's looking good out there?
Well, I was cheering for Jesse, but he kind of ruined that. So I got to go with my Fort Mac locals. So Ofir Braun or Paul Gracie.
There we go. Back in Paulie to put him on the trailer today. Bold choice. Stay out of the way here. Woo. It's loud down here. I'm busy being heckled. Everybody's so friendly today. Love that. I know this is going to sound silly, but can someone hook me up with a qualifying order? Everybody just shout it all at once. Do you know? Anybody? No, 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 no. Hey, there's Jordan. Jordan, you want to talk for a second?
Sure. How's it going, guys?
Everybody say hi to Jordan. So Jordan's helping us out. Comes from the BCDA, helping out with the Spec-D stuff of it all. And man, you having a blast this weekend?
Oh yeah, we're having a blast. Driving's top notch, and we're ready to get into the bracket, you guys.
Excellent. Hey, Jordan, do you have a qualifying order for me?
I sure do.
Hey, perfect. Right on. So we're just going to pause for a little bit of time here while we figure that out. Hi, Craig. You look sad. No, he's good. It's nice you're paying attention this time. I called out you earlier. You just ignored me. That's cool, man. It's usually how I buy tires from you, too. Message you 1 week and hear from you 3 weeks later. Just kidding. Greg is pretty good. You need tires, hit him up. Tire spot, still Leduc? Yeah, still Leduc, still Leduc. All right, perfect. Which chat? I don't have that, brother. So, sorry, slowing down the show here due to just issues. Yeah, we'll just borrow that. There we go. And as I immediately drop it. All right. All right, Sean, Korsgaden's girlfriend has been located. All right. Important notes have been done. Now it's time to get into the actual important stuff.
We're so sorry for you.
Sorry for your loss, or you know what? Thank you for your patience. Yeah, we'll go with that. All right. So field of 15 drivers today. Unfortunately, we spilled 2. Showing some love to Jesse. He was here, but now disappeared. There he is. Jesse, we still love you. Glass is looking hot, buddy. Whew. Whew. Now I can just stare at you if you're not driving. That's exciting. Oh, heck yeah. Oh, yeah, duh. Obviously got to do that. All right. There we go. Can't read. That's okay. I was going to mess it all up anyways. So qualifying 13th today, all the way down there. That's our defending champion, curiously enough. Maybe a different strategy. But Marco Tassone is in 13th spot. And next to him in the 881 crew, car number 150, that's Ofir. And qualifying in 11. Oh no, the microphone again. Now I must sink back into the shadows. All right, so that was Jamie Tedesco in position 11. And qualifying 10th today, his return to Spec-D competition. We were going to joke and call him Father Excitement, but clearly he's still got it. Say hello to Mr. Excitement, John Bernstead. Qualifying 9th. Put him on the trailer. It's Paul Gracie in that Paulie pink BMW. Give the hat a spin. Give the hat a spin. That's right. Hat spinning, wheels still rotating. It's Paulie G. Love him. In his first Spec-D appearance today, qualifying position 8, it's Brett Alexander. And next to him, car number 382, qualifying position 7, that is Carlton McDonald's. Also, Spec-D debut today here in qualifying P6, it's Alex Steins. Top 5 here, the most gentlemanly driver on grid. That is Gaston Morrison, qualifying 5th place position today. Interestingly enough, probably the least gentlemanly driver on grid, qualifying in 4th place, is Sean Korsgaden. Heck yeah, he's like that meme. Pick which one. Your top 3 here today. In 3rd place, winner of the event last year, that's Matt Ruzecki. This guy with the title sponsorship on the door, it's Mark Dunbar, presented by Mark Dunbar, flying in 2nd place. Your 1st place qualifier, the notorious GAB, Gabrielle. That is your drivers. Ladies and gentlemen, you pretty happy with that? That was okay? Kind of fell flat, guys. Everyone just got real quiet, real shy all of a sudden. You guys want to see some, like, donuts or something? Or you just guys want to stare at these guys all afternoon? I'm down for either. You know, whatever you guys like. So if you want to see some cars, make some cool skids and some skirts, make some noise real quick. How about you guys? You guys want to make some noise, some skirts? Make some noise? These guys all hate me, by the way. I love all of you. It's not a two-way thing, is it? What are we waiting for? Any time you guys want to start, you know, like I can only say so much. Like, they're tired of hearing me, guys. They'd rather hear you. I promise that's real. All right. So, hi, Jack. Bye, Jack. Hey, guys. Watching at home. How you guys doing? Hope you guys enjoying the lovely stream put on by Still Real Productions, made possible by Fundamentally Fresh, Electric Media, and Buddha FPV. I wouldn't have sounded this great if it wasn't for my LB DJ over there making me sound good and leaving me out to hang sometimes, but that's okay. That's all right. We're still having fun. All right. Hi, Malcolm. Hi, Malcolm. Hey, bud. How you doing? That's good. Yes. Good. All right. Now's where it gets a little bit scary, so I'm going to give Jordan's phone back to him. We'll just slip it in there. All right. I'm running away now. Exciting stuff, and more to come. When we return after the quick track break, you're watching the 2025 Spec-D Drift Series here at RAD Torque Raceway. Well, you guys ready to check out some battle? Welcome down to Spec-D Round 2 here at Mission Raceway Park. It's Mr. Justin Dubé, really Paulie G, Alex Stein, Johnson.
Reach the mark, underground methods, live night, always with the moon, and the straight to rock,
yeah, some very exciting battles coming up. We've got a few byruns to look forward to sort out. One of the battles I'm looking forward to is we have John versus Marco going right off the hop. That's a battle. Probably the best side of the year. Marco looking to defend his title this year. Looking to make an impact. So how better to send the rookie against the championship? It feels very weird calling Gaston rookie. He's not really. But I guess in terms of competition dates, I guess he is. But we'll see. Pretty excited for that one. As here comes Sean Hardham on his way. Maybe he'll help us fill some air here. No. No, it doesn't. Look suspiciously slower. He's ready. Ready, buddy. Mr. Sean Hardham. Oh no, that was my notes. Yeah, he wasn't doing very good, buddy. We're hanging on by a moment here. No, I don't. Yeah, it's all good. I'm just making it up, buddy. So thanks, Sean Hardham. Comes by, rips my notes out of my book, and continues on his way. Getting nice in his old age. Man, I did a really good job on these ones this time, too. Jeez, Sean. All right. So fresh page of notes after the Sean Hardham modification. Thanks, bud. Appreciate you. So, of course, our drivers here compete this season for their Formula Drift Pro Spec license. That's basically your entry level into Formula Drift competition. And I think there's definitely some programs on the line here this afternoon that would, could utilize that Pro Spec license. So, be interesting to see who who we're going to get as a winner out of this one. I think it's no easy battles today, except if you have Byron. You can probably beat Byron. I hope you can. If not, that might be an issue too, but we'll see. So right now we're just waiting for our drivers to get equipped with the tires, get their suits on, and everybody ready to go. As maybe Justin Dubé can save me. Nope. No, he's doing spotter chat. So spotter is a very useful member of your team. Your spotter is essentially like your eyes outside of the car. They can make adjustments for you on the fly, tell you how everybody else is doing, and be a set of eyes somewhere when you are just driving solo in your glass case of emotion, aka your helmet. Can get pretty lonely in there sometimes. So spotters do a good job of making sure their drivers are well informed on how their other drivers are competing and doing. All right, and attention in the pits. Last call for any media and track staff. Media, if you want to shoot the battle sessions, you need to be on track right away, right now. Staff, please come too. We need your help. How we doing over there, far side people? What's going on? Hi. I don't think the microphone works over there, but, well, hi nonetheless. Hope you're having fun. Oof, okay. Hi over there, guys. Okay, not too bad. Hello, how you doing? Not as bad as an oof, but slightly oof. Okay, we'll take it. I know. I promised you drift cars, and here you are still listening to me. I'm sorry. It'll be all right. As we get, come on, media, hustle. Let's go. 1, 2, 1, 2. Go, 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 go. Everybody shame this man. He's late. Boo! Let's go. Come on. You call that a hustle? Come on, keep going. Keep going. Okay, but don't drop your camera. I'd feel really bad. All right. Nice hustle. Watch out for the lake, though. All right. Planes are alive with the sound of drift cars once again. Gabriel lining up for his first buy run. Of course, your first place qualifier with a score of 94. All right, we are hearing an excited radio message telling us that the track is hot. I'd kind of argue and say that it's like mildly cold, but when we say hot, that means the track is ready for activity, as we have Gabriel on the line ready to take his bye run, officially starting the competition bracket here in our 2025 season. I'm going to let you guys enjoy the sweet sounds of Gabriel as he makes through the course. All right, the notorious one, GAB, playing us a solo session there. Make some noise for Gabriel. Is on to your top 8. Pretty easy work there, bud. Battle on deck here. This one's going to be a good one. We got Paulie G against Brett Alexander. Both BMWs, V8s under the hoods, cool wings on the back. We'll see who we can pick a winner out of this one. Brett Alexander, of course, making his Spec-D Pro debut here. Paulie G in his sophomore season, now with a little bit more horse flowers under the hood. When he has the hood pins on, that is, anyways. We love a good a hood pin mention. We're a big fan of hood pins, aren't we, guys? Yeah, no. Ooh, no one taking responsibility for that one today. Here we go. Brett Alexander leading Paul Gracie off the line as we begin our first battle of the 25 season. Paulie G keeping good pace here into the run-up. Both drivers initiating on that second standing cone. Brett Alexander up to an early lead. High on the bank right now for Alexander. Dropping in, taking out the first inside clip. Now filling that second outer zone. Nice snappy transition there for Brett Alexander. Paul Gracie needs to put that pedal down. Starting to drop out of frame here. Brett Alexander doing work out front in that lead position. Nice up against across the line for Brett Alexander. It's looking good. Paulie G falling back a little bit. So good set of runs. If you've never seen competition drifting before, your highest qualifying driver will have the lead run first. Lower qualifying driver chases first. And then the second run, they'll switch it up. Generally from the lead driver, we're looking for a nice clean qualifying run. Keep it clean, keep it nice. Make it a chaseable lead run for your chasing driver. In the chase position, we want to see the chase driver mimicking that lead driver as best they can. Everywhere they go, you go. Try to make it clean, try to get close, try to make it dangerous, but don't mess up, don't spin, don't straighten. Just keep it nice and clean. So lights are on for the second half of Paulie G and Brett Alexander. Let's see what we get out of this one as it's lights out and away we go. Paulie G off the line first, Brett Alexander in tow. Here we go, both drivers pacing each other really well into the course. Nose to tail entry. Brett Alexander keeping good distance to Paul G here. Paul G very nice on the bank. Brett Alexander keeping it close. A lot higher on the bank than Paul G is right now. Brett Alexander really dialing it in the chase. Look at that, right in the pocket. Has to back out of it just a little bit, but keeping a good distance to himself. And Paul Gracie looking really good for Brett Alexander right now, showing a lot of dominance in the chase position. Meanwhile, Paulie G, big snap angle as he goes down the hill and has to shut it down and bail it out. Brett Alexander is going to come across the line. And I think that is going to hand this one unofficially to Brett Alexander. We'll, of course, let our judges have the official say, but what a start to the day for Brett Alexander. I thought you guys were camping. Hello, Travis, at the track, no longer at home. Yes! I've been saving that one for a while. And hello to Holly, of course, too. Couldn't just leave you out. All right, turning our attention back to the track. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for Brett Alexander and Paul Gracie. moving on to the next round. Really? Really? All right. Getting the win here this afternoon is Brett Alexander. Moving on to his first Spec-D top 8. That sends Paulie G, unfortunately, a little early to the trailer, but I know he'll be back in Hungary as we visit Agassi Raceway for round 2. First time the Spec-D Drift Series is making its way out there. That should be a pretty exciting one. So if you can't join us in person, make sure to jump on the live stream. I think that one's going to be a really fun track. So Brett Alexander gets the win. He'll move on to the top 8. Make some noise for Brett Alexander and Paul Gracie. Thanks, Paul. Whew, that's a lot of smoke. What? Well, I don't know. Well, let's hear from you now, crowds, now that we've had a battle. Is that what we came here to see? We're feeling a little bit more lively after that? Everyone just dull roar. I get it. Ugh, jeez. All right, so big battle coming up here. Sean Korskaden versus Marco Tassone. Sean Korskaden, of course, the BoostFactory.ca, Subaru BRZ, Marco Tassone piloting the Triple S Motorsports S14. 14.3? Yeah, 14.3. Because I think he still has the flip lights on the S14 chassis. I know the boys over at Triple S like to make fun of me for getting that wrong, but I did my homework and I got it right. S14.3, thank you very much. So Marco just warming up those rear tires, making sure that they're going to stick to the track surface. You might wonder, why are they doing donuts before they do the run? So it's not just for the rear tires, we're also putting front tire temperature in there as well. As the front axle has quite the responsibility to help navigate the drift car around the track, you definitely want to make sure those tires are awake and ready to go. So here we go, Marco Tassone going to be in that chase position, Sean Korskaden going to lead him in. And I am excited to call this one, as I hope you guys are excited to watch it. Make some noise if you're ready to see this one go green. Hilariously bad timing aside, this is still going to be pretty exciting. Here we go, Sean Korskaden and Marco Tassone off the line. Both gentlemen leaving a wild look at Sean rolling through the gears and already making a little bit of a gap on Marco. Marco trying to tuck in. Sean Korskaden loud pedal down all the way through the floor, but Marco Tassone is right there. He comes knocking, puts it into the slot as Sean Korskaden feels that touch and go, fires it into that first outside zone, takes a little bit of earth with him, but look at Marco Tassone for the huge dive in, gets it wrong and ends up in the kitty litter, has to back out of it, but what a committed dive there for Marco Tassone. Meanwhile, Sean Korskaden in that lead position, absolutely lighting up the track right now, and across the line for Sean Korskaden and Marco Tassone. Woo! Exciting start. What do you guys think? Pretty happy with that. Pretty happy with that. Who booed? Go home. Get out of here. Leave. Leno? Why would Leno boo that? That doesn't check out. Jeremy, I think it was you. I don't know, buddy. Ah, Jeremy. Always professional, buddy. So here we go. Second run. Marco in the lead. Sean going to give chase. Marco a little bit back from the start line. I think they're just double checking over the car. Oh, yeah. Well, looks like we're good to go. All right, we are hearing from the line. Marco Tassone is going to call the competition timeout. Competition timeout for the Triple S Motorsports team. Marco Tassone So basically how that works is he can come into the pits, get the car secure on jack stands and a lift, and then they will have 5 minutes to look over the vehicle. They might be thinking something is amiss with the S14 right now, so just going to go double check it. Might have bent something or just tweaked something as Marco fell off the track there, put it in the kitty litter. And he was driving pretty hard, man. Like, he huge dive in to try to catch Korsgaden. Just misjudged, I think, just the exit of it. But either way, good showing for Marco. But it's not over yet. He'll have 5 minutes to recollect himself, check out the car, make sure it's okay. We'll keep you updated on that one best we can. I think sounded okay on the way by. Can't, no magical diagnosis for me. So we got Ofir Braun and Gaston Morrison coming up next. LS13 versus JZ E46. Oh no, there go my custom Jesse foot shades. Darn. A huge tragic loss for us all. Here we go, Gaston lead position, Braun gonna give chase. Either one of these gentlemen would like to secure a pass into the top 8 here this afternoon. Let's go. As we run up through the gears, we start to fire into the course past that second standing cone. Ooh, a little late for Gaston Morrison there, giving Ofir Braun a nice chance to tuck in there. A little bit of a lower line for Ofir Braun. Gaston Morrison keeping it smooth and nice out front. Filling that first touch and go, firing it into that first outer zone. Look at the angle. Gaston Morrison adding onto it, but Ofir Braun still in the picture, still in the chase, still in the conversation is Ofir Braun putting on all the pressure on Gaston Morrison right now as they transition one final time, making their way down the hill together across the line. Best run of the weekend so far for Ofir Braun and right on time. He's going to need to bring it if he wants to get past Gaston Morrison here. Meanwhile, in that lead position, Gaston, no slouch, looking picture perfect out front. Nice, smooth, and consistent as always. Part of the Hard Knocks stunt group is Gaston Morrison. They do a lot of stunt driving, usually in that Mission area, and for a lot of the big movie pictures as well out there. Gaston knows how to slide it, put it on 2 wheels, flip it, roll it, crash it, burn it, fix it, drive it, drift it. Guy can do it all. So let's see what he has for Ofir Braun in the chase position. Ofir, meanwhile, enjoying a pretty good weekend so far here at Rad Torque Raceway. This track is hasn't been his favorite on the calendar, but happy to see that his luck is turning around for him thus far. And we are just hearing over the radio that Team Triple S have sorted their 5-minute call, and Marco is on the way back. So here we go, second half of Ofir Braun and Gaston Morrison. See what we get out of this one. Pretty well evenly matched vehicles. This should be a fun one. As Ofir rolling into the course, Gaston giving him a little bit of space here. Just as I say that, initiates right on his bumper. Gaston Morrison on the high line, keeping pace with Ofir. Ofir comes down a little bit lower, a little outside that touch and go. Now looking for that first outer zone. Ooh, Ofir Braun a little bit midline on the track, giving Gaston Morrison a lot of options for chase here. Gaston doing the right thing, just hanging out in the pocket, giving a good pass to Ofir Braun. Ofir leading him nice down the hill here, but they come across the line together. Gaston Morrison, a little extra flick on it across the line. Make some noise for Gaston Morrison and Ofir Braun. Sweet. Well, give it up for Ofir and Gaston, guys. Pretty good set of runs. You're a winner of this battle. Still deciding. Gaston Morrison gets the win. Gaston Morrison advances on to the top 8. Ofir Braun's weekend ends here in the top 16. but it's a very nice showing for him. I think he's kind of redeemed himself after last year's first round. Sharp-looking vehicle there for Ofir Braun. Makes all the right noises under the hood, too. One more time, let's hear it for Ofir Braun. All right. Second part of this battle. This one is huge for the championship. Sean Korsgaden with Marco Dasone in the lead. Sean Korsgaden sitting on a bit of an advantage. Marco knows that. Expect him to go ham out front. Here we go. We roll into the course. Nice snappy initiation from both drivers. Look at Sean Korsgaden, though. Not leaving an inch to Marco Dasone. What is happening?
All right, got it on the replay. Looks like Marco had a little bit of a ball, and that caused Gannon to check up a little bit. Yeah. All right, judges have made a decision. Took a little bit of time, but moving on to the next round. It's going to be Sean Korsgaden. Sean Korsgaden picks up his first win in Spec-D. Marco Dasone, an unfortunate exit here in the top 16. I wanted to see it go one more time. I could watch them all day. That was pretty exciting.